Afternoon baseball now, and a fine Sunday for our national pastime from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Today we wrap up this four-game weekend series between the Kansas City Royals and the New York Yankees. The Yanks have a chance at completing a rare four-game series sweep. First pitch is coming up. James Paxton is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Yanks. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, this guy keeps his team in the ball game. He's won 2 of his last 3 starts, so he's been throwing the ball really well. And one of the keys for this guy is getting early outs to keep his pitch count down. If he can do that, he should be able to get into the 7th or 8th inning in this one here today.
Here comes perhaps the fastest man in baseball as Billy Hamilton strides forward to get this ball game underway. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They have certainly had it going lately. Winners of 8 in a row.
I'm super excited, Matty, to watch this team play today because it's rare. You don't see many teams rattle off 8 wins in a row like they have. It's all working for them right now, and I'm super excited to watch them take the field today.
1-2 the count to Billy Hamilton. And this is swung on and missed on a great pitch that time, and the leadoff man is down on strikes to get this one started. A chance now for a look at the Royals starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, Sel Perez is definitely a guy to watch right now. He won the Silver Slugger Award for catcher. You got to think what a catcher goes through, right? Foul tips, constantly squatting, your legs are getting tired. By August, September, you basically have no legs underneath you. He didn't let any of that bother him, and he put together a great year.
Hit in the air down the right field line. Judge is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning.
The second baseman with
the windup and the 0-1. A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. Well, you don't need us to tell you it's really starting to come down out there. And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Royals go down 1-2-3. And now the Bombers will get their shot. No score. So striding in, DJ LeMahieu. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
the second baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And he will make the catch while ranging backward as he just put the glove up and hauled it in for the first out. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, we all know it. The man to watch, Giancarlo Stanton. He had exactly 100 RBIs. And if you talk to him, he'll let you know. 100 RBIs is pretty special, folks. I think he's the kind of guy that can have another big year.
Now at the plate, Aaron Hicks. His prior history versus this arm, he's a perfect 5 for 5. Hit hard on the ground towards second and into center field as he's aboard with a one-out single.
Hey guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
From the stretch, a swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Owings going back, still going back. Gone! All rise, Aaron Judge, a 2-run shot. 8th home run on the season for him. And this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees. Giancarlo Stanton now. Hard ground ball. Defense played him perfectly. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. So coming to the plate, Miguel Andujar. Prior history in this matchup. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Hit high and deep to right center. Gordon on the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Back now for the second inning in the Bronx, and here's Heidi Watney with an update on the weather.
Matt, I am hearing that heavier rain is expected to pass through the ballpark at some point later in the game. The umpiring crew would, of course, like to get this one in uninterrupted, but it is possible that we could be looking at some sort of a delay if they determine the weather is impacting the play on the field.
All right, Heidi, thanks. We'll hope for the best, of course, but guys, you have to assume these players are probably going to be impacted by this weather at least a little.
Yeah, Matty, 100% it's going to be bothersome. They're going to have to watch their spikes. They're going to have to maybe gather themselves to get that extra grip on the baseball. But from a position player standpoint, you just can't lose focus. Starting pitchers are the ones that are going to have the most problems with it. A nice leadoff single to start the second right there. They're already down. They got to find a way to stay on the attack and get back in this game. We'll see how they play it here.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the home side has dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
One of the toughest things to do in baseball is to sweep a series. A 3-game series is tough, but they have a chance with a win today to do something really special, and that would be a sweep of a 4-game set at home.
Reach, and he makes a lunging catch as he winds up on his belly, and there's a fine play for the second out. First offering on its way. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Perez stands at second with 2 gone. Swung on and missed. That strike 2. Line drive to left. And this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner. And this will kick off the base of the wall. He pulls into second safely as they also push across his score to make it a 1-run game.
The third base.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Good job there to jump ahead with the fastball. If he's going to get back on track out there, the fastball is what he's going to do.
Swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Now in the box, Torres. Lifetime against this particular arm. He's 2 for 4. First pitch on its way. High in the air out to center field. Owings has it in his tracks. He's got it 1 away. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher Gary Sanchez. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Merrifield scoops it up. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. The bases are empty here with 2 gone. And here's the left-handed hitting shortstop, Didi Gregorius now. These Kansas City Royals entering play this afternoon, guys. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, this isn't the greatest way to finish off a week, and Dero, one thing they'd love to do is win this Sunday.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Stepping into the box, Alex Gordon, the head-to-head with James Paxton. He's only 1 for 10. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Behind 0-2 now.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back-to-back. I don't think there'll be a third.
So he sets him down swinging. Alex Gordon goes down for the first out here in inning number 3. First pitch is a changeup high, ball 1. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. A swing and a ground ball to third. And there's out number 2.
The batter.
Coming to the plate now, Chris Owings. He flew out in his last at-bat. Hit in the air down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Heading out towards shallow right. Judge is over. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. KC down in order. They're down 2-1.
Welcome back. As the Yankees prepare for their third turn through the order, fans of the Bronx Bombers have been treated to quite a bit of production from this lineup so far this year. They come into the day tops in the majors in team batting average, and talking with some of the players and coaches prior to the game, many of them told me that's something they take a lot of pride in. Batting average isn't as highly valued as it once was, but they said it's a clear indication that they're doing a lot of good things in the batter's box to help the team collect W's. Guys?
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Leading off.
Striding into the box.
The first baseman.
Swinging it well in the series so far at a 4 for 10 clip. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2. Line towards center field. There's Owings to make the play, and that's the first down.
Next for the Yankees.
Now at the plate, DJ LeMahieu. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Dan, as a former pitcher, are you privy to this guy? I mean, he's been swinging the bat well. I know it's only April, but he's been using the entire field, staying line to line.
That's what makes it so hard as a pitcher when you can't go one way. When you pitch a guy in, he pulls it. When you throw it away, he hits it the other way. He's having that ability right now just to be able to get the barrel to it, and he's having a real strong beginning of this season.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A bouncer up the middle. And that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 0-1 the count. LeMahieu at second. Judge on at first with 2 down. High in the air out to center field. Owings has a read on it. And that ends the inning. Yank. Now batting Whit Merrifield as we begin the top of the 4th. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1. Line drive to center field. Hicks patrolling center makes the play. 1 out.
The catcher, number 13.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. The head-to-head with James Paxton. He's 5 for 14. No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. To 1-2 now.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
And another foul ball. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. And he'll try to entice him with the changeup here, but it dips below the knees. It's 2-2. Coming down in buckets. Cats and dogs. Insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy, wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
Wind up and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Go down 1-2-3. Our score remains 2-1.
Leading off for the Yankees.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning. Hit the other way out toward right field. And Gordon's there to take it in for the first out. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder, Gleyber Torres. Back up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a one-out base hit.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. Hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Now, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like...
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. So no runs on one base hit, no errors, and no one left on. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said he's been really happy with how many balls they've hit hard and on a line. Looking at the numbers, they've had 7 total line drives. And even though some of those have resulted in outs, he says it's that kind of consistent contact that leads to W's in the standings.
Thank you, Heidi. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. So digging in now, Brian Goodwin. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. Here now is Cheslor Cuthbert. He's 0 for 1 thus far. In there at the knees, strike 1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He's set down. Here's Didi Gregorius. He'll get his side started in the inning. And Dan, so far, they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have that. They came out of the gates and got hot right away. But whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning. Digging in now, Luke Voigt hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Line drive to left, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. Digging in once again, DJ LeMahieu, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes this the other way to right. And that's in there. Base hit. He'll get it into second, but he is in there as they can't get him at second.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Standing in now, Aaron Hicks. Liner in there for a base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with one away. Here's big Aaron Judd. He's got the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
And he's one of those guys that they really rely on to come through in spots like this, Matt. Second on the team and runs batted in.
Gordon has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner.
Now batting.
At plate, Giancarlo Stanton. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Looking to keep this a one-run game, the pitch. And it's fouled away. Gregorius on third. LeMahieu over at second. Hicks at first. 2 out in the inning. This one's down to third. Throw on first, and the Yankee threat goes by the boards as the inning is over. Both teams battling the elements thus far, but we've got a tight game through 5. More to come. Digging in for his second at-bat, Alex Gordon. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard-hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Rolled slowly down the first baseline, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. In there, 0-1. Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. High in the air out towards shallow right. LeMahieu is there, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Here's Chris Owings now. 0 for 2. He's flown out twice. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
Another 0-2 coming. Line drive to center field. Hicks will get there, and he puts it away to digging in, Miguel Andujar. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Third baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hamilton is under it. 1 away. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Torres becomes out number 2 this inning. Way late on the fastball for strike 1. High and deep to right center. Looking up is Gordon.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake. And
to right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home run. Now here comes Kansas City manager Ned Yost making that slow walk to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. 5 2/3 innings of work. Digging in, Whit Merrifield hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
one of the keys to pitching late in the games. First pitch strikes, and this guy's rolling along. So far, over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Voit loves it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Up next for the Royals.
And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Royals. Salvador Perez, a hit in 2 tries for him so far. Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
So he couldn't get the bat off the shoulders that time. Salvador Perez goes down for out number 2 in the top half. No balls and a strike to count. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
0-2.
A shot to first base and caught there to end the... Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Heading out towards shallow right. And Gordon's there to take it in for the first out.
Now batting.
One gone here in the Yankee seventh. And that'll bring up the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But he
pulls this one high and deep to right center field. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And he is into second base with a double. His third hit this afternoon.
When you play with fire, you have to expect to get burned once in a while. He's about as hot as you can get right now. They continue to pitch to him, and he continues to make them pay. Nice double off the wall here.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Hit hard to short. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first. So chalk that one up as an E6, and he really can't believe it out there. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Line drive to center field. Owings is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. Ready for another chance? Miguel Andujar. Fourth trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
Peralta pauses. Here he comes 0-1. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. The next 0-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Yank. Now to the plate, Adalberto Mondesi. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
The Yankees are maintaining a slim lead in the late going of this series finale, so if they can wrap it up, they'll complete the series sweep.
Hey, Matt, what a great spot to be in. You're playing good baseball. You're going for the sweep, and you're leading by a few runs going into the later innings. Now it's just time to close the deal.
Hard hit ball to second, gloved by LeMahieu, and quickly there are 2 away. Now stepping up to the plate, Cheslor Cuthbert, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Old strike 2 with the letters. 0-2 now. 8th inning. 4-1 is our score. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball. For the plate now is the designated hitter, Torres. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Gary Sanchez. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Danny, he turned that fastball on. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
The shortstop, Didi.
Into the box, Didi Gregorius. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. With this one almost in books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan, what does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
Hero, it's just one of those days when you're out there as a pitcher going, oh, I wish I was somewhere anywhere else but on that bump right now. This has the makings of being a long game.
Working for the punch out and the offering. This is pulled into right. And there to take it in is Gordon for route number 2. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And up next, the power bat of Luke Voigt. First pitch of the at-bat. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. Gordon retreats to the track, and he'll put... Digging in now for Kansas City, Alex Gordon. Third trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled off. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
That's a great job of holding up right there. You have 2 strikes on you. You're trying to protect the plate. It's difficult to not get super aggressive at the plate.
And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2. He stays alive. Still 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Swing and a liner. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And the Royals are going to get a man into scoring position right away on the leadoff double. Runner at second now. Nobody out. In to hit next, the speedy presence of Billy Hamilton. Gordon leads off second with nobody out. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
Here's a bouncing ball headed to LeMahieu at second. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
The center fielder, number 2.
He's set, and the pitch. Line toward right center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 4-2 game.
As a hitter, the only feeling better than hitting a bomb is driving one into the gap like that. He hustled out of the box knowing he was guaranteed a double, but I think he had thoughts of maybe a triple if the outfielder hadn't gotten it back in right away.
Yeah, there really wasn't any question about that one, going for extra bases off the bat. Merrifield behind, a ball and 2 strikes.
Now 1 and 2.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Stanton has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. From the stretch. In there for strike 1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. A ball and 2 strikes to the Royals catcher.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out.
And he gets the punch out as the Yankees finish the job and complete the series sweep of their rivals at home.
Hey, listen, in baseball, we don't see very many complete games any longer because of pitch counts. But listen, he was good from the first inning through the 9th. Well-deserved complete game victory.
4-2 the final score today. So the Bronx Bombers jump. Now from the longtime home of the Halos, we've got baseball from Orange County, California. Tonight it's the first of 4 between the New York Yankees and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. The Yanks find themselves on an impressive 9-game winning streak. They'll try to push it into double digits next. Taylor Cole is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Angels. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. This last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
With that, here's a look at the Yankees' starting lineup. What do you think they need to do to keep the winning streak a-rolling, D-Row?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing, and that's moving the ball over the fence. This is a station-to-station team. Not a lot of speed in this lineup, but they don't need much speed when they're moving traffic to both gaps.
Stepping into the box, Aaron Hicks. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight. They're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
You know, D-Row, this is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you can win 4 out of the first 5, that sets up a really nice stretch of baseball. They'd love to win this one here today and keep that roll going.
Batting third. The right
Stepping up now, Aaron Judge. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Hard liner to center field. And he'll pull this one down a step or 2 in front of the warning. Striding into the box, Andrelton Simmons. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Andrelton.
Line to the right side. But this is gloved over there at first as he was in the right spot at the right time. 1 away. Here's a look now at the Angels starting lineup. And who do we keep an eye on?
You know, I'm excited to watch Justin Upton right now. He's a special player, no doubt. But at home, get this. He's hitting over 400. I mean, he's swinging the bat. He's hitting everything. He's just a very special player playing at home in front of these fans.
Here's Tommy La Stella now. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they've been pretty much unstoppable the last couple of weeks or so. Winners of 9 straight ball games.
Matty, you have a chance to win 9 ball games in a row. All you're thinking about, first off, everything's going right. All facets of the game are coming together. Team is playing exceptionally well right now. But your eyes on that double digits. There's very few teams that rattle off a double-digit win streak throughout the course of the year. They have that opportunity.
And that's the second out.
Batting third.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Around first, Trout on his way to second now. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Batting fourth.
First delivery to him on the way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
These are the moments you can't relax. You never know when you're going to be able to score a few runs off a great pitcher. Here's the spot right here early.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw on to Voit, takes care of him, and the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Giancarlo Stanton. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Line, but speared on a hop. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
That is it.
Here's Miguel Andujar now, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Back goes Trout to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
That is it.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's through for a hit.
Well, this was a good start for the pitcher. First 5 guys, 5 up, 5 down, but the number 6 hitter proved to be a little bit more difficult, and that's a bullet hit.
Yeah, absolutely right there, Dan. Just a nice AB by the 6-hole guy after watching his first 5 brethren take a seat.
0-1 the count. Whoa, right back at him, and it hit him. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Previous history with Luis Severino, he's 0 for 5. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hicks is under it. 1 down. Ready now for L.A. Jonathan Lucroy. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. Boyd is over, and he tucks it away for the second out. And now for the Angels, Cole Calhoun will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. Fouled away.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
1-2. Here it comes. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Angels are.
Welcome back to Anaheim, where the hometown Halos have given these fans a lot to cheer about from the pitching mound this season. They enter the day near the top of the league in strikeouts, so this is a pitching staff that possesses a lot of dominant arms. One of them told me, the talent and pure stuff on this team is ridiculous. So as long as we're going after the hitters and commanding our pitches in the right spots, we'll have a lot of success. Most of the time that's the case, and that's because we trust in our abilities. It's pretty clear these guys are some of the best around at keeping the opposition off balance. Matt?
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Digging in, Didi Gregorius, showing some definite confidence at the plate right now, and his recent numbers are reflecting that. Gregorius is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Now batting.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
So 2 men are on with 1 man out. And that'll bring up the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. First pitch of the at-bat. On a rope to the second baseman. So it's first and second with 2 men gone. And that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? Off the rocks and gone.
Next for the Yankees,
Giancarlo Stanton now.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Oh, and this kicks right off of him.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
Miguel Andujar.
Stepping in now, Miguel Andujar. He swings and lays it to left. And this is a fair ball heading out toward the 330 sign. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might score a foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Lifted in the air out to center field. Trout is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. At the plate, David Fletcher as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The second baseman.
Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. The windup and the 0-1. In there, and he's in control 0-2 now.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Heading out toward shallow right. Judge is under it, and that's the first out of the inning. Back to the top of the order now, and standing in one of the best two-strike hitters in baseball, Andrelton Simmons. Strike one to start the at-bat. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Two balls and a strike to count to Andrelton Simmons. Here now the 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now, 3-2. There's ball 4. Next will be the designated hitter, Tommy La Stella. He got on top of one and was a ground down victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ball 1. Simmons leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Counts even to Trout, 1-1. Fastball called strike, 1-2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Ball 2. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. At the plate, Gary Sanchez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. No balls and 1 strike. Sanchez playing here in his age 26 season. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and this is going to scoot on through into center for a base hit leading off the inning. Next for New York, Didi Gregorius. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. That's lifted the other way out to left, and this is taken in by Upton for the first out. Riding in once again, Luke Voigt. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. He's set. Here it comes. Line toward the gap in left center. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove. Long throw to third. And they're not going to get him at third. So runners at second and third now with only 1 gone.
Now batting, The second baseman, DJ.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line toward the alley in left center. And that is going to get down for extra bases as this will drive home 2. And the runner from second is in to score. It's 5-2.
Well, maybe the tables have turned a bit. Earlier in the game, the pitcher had his way with him, but he wins the battle this time, and in a big way. 2 runs on the board as a result.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Upton's under it. 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Aaron Judge. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into his wheelhouse. What you want to do with this guy is move the ball from the...
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field. And that is going to clear the wall. A home run.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. Lifetime line against Trevor Cahill. He's 4 for 14, and he fouls this one off. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. In now, Miguel Andujar.
Miguel.
Popped him up.
Andujar.
Moore is there for it. And that ends the inning. Here's Justin Upton now. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to high and deep to right center? Hicks going back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he will get there as the Angels are in business with a leadoff double.
Well, when you're hitting the ball as well as he is, every time you swing the bat, you're thinking the ball's leaving the ballpark. He had a home run last time, and he almost had another one here. Nothing wrong with a double off the wall, though.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Upton, the runner at second with 1 away. Line to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Popped him up. Sanchez is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Up next for the Angels, the right field.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
I'm surprised we're seeing so many late swings on fastballs. If there's
just a sec now as that ball finds its way into the outfield, a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. That makes it an 8-3 ball game.
The second baseman.
Standing in, David Fletcher. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Grounded down the third baseline. And he takes strike 2. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Welcome back to Anaheim as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Leading off for the Yankees.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Labor.
Hard hit at third. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The batter. The catcher.
Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez. 1 for 2. He grounded out first time up and followed that with a base hit. 0-1 the count. Skied into very shallow right. Calhoun coming on. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Didi Gregorius. He flew out in his last at bat. And it's fouled away. Lifted down the line in left. Upton's under it. And that ends the inning. So they go down without a whimper here. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Yankees 8 and the Angels 3. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Andrelton Simmons. It was a walk in his last trip. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. On the ground to the left side. Andujar's got it. Throw to first is in time for the first out. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And that'll bring in Tommy La Stella to bat next. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Judge is under it. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. Stepping in, Mike Trout. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Line toward the gap in left center. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Fly ball right down the line in left. Stanton has a read on it. And the inning is over. Digging in to try it again. Luke Voigt. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Hit in the air to center field. Trout has a read on it. Makes the play. 1 away. Digging in and looking for more, DJ LeMahieu. And he's looking to add on to his 2 RBI game from earlier. Lined hard toward right center. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his 2nd double of the ballgame. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
And this is just a cut fastball. He's trying to sneak in the back door. He's unable to get it done. Leaves it right over the heart of the plate. And that's just too easy for a guy like this. He's licking his chops as the ball arrives. And he drills it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Trout has a read on it. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll make it up to third on the fly ball as he's in there now with 2 away. Aaron Judge will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. And this was his 2nd home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. LeMahieu at third with 2 away. But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. The Yanks leave 1. First delivery to him on the way.
For the Angels.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Fouled off. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Now at the plate, Zach Cozart. A hit in 2 tries so far. Fastball well outside. Right side. A dive, and he knocks it down. Well, will not be in time at first. A good effort that time, but not enough to prevent them from getting a one-out base runner. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1. 3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. But this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out. First offering on its way. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. Standing in now, David Fletcher. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. Line drive to left. And this one was tailing on him, but he was able to reach down, pull it in, and with it, Luis Garcia is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. So striding forward now, Giancarlo Stanton. Matchup numbers with Luis Garcia. He's 0 for 9. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Now a big swing, and this ball is crushed out to deep center field. Gone to lead off the inning. Dan Jennings comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. Into the box now, Miguel Andujar, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Lifted in the air out to center field. Trout has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. One gone here in the Yankee 7th, and that will bring up the exciting middle infielder Gleyber Torres. He's set, and the pitch fouled away. Set to deliver the 0-1, and he fouls this one off. 1 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. And it's gone as they add still another.
Now batting, the catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Stepping in now, Gary Sanchez. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 0-1. Swing and a drive to right center. Hey, that ball's going to be way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. Cody Allen comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Here's Didi Gregorius. As he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Upton is over, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the first
in now, Luke Voigt. He's 2 for 3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Trout, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Well, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's given him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got...
And he will get there as he had to cover up. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Andrelton Simmons. He was a ground out victim last time up. And he gets ahead 0-1. Hard on the ground towards short. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away.
The designated hitter,
Now here it comes.
Tommy.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Stuff has never been a problem with this pitcher. It's execution and location that has always been his bugaboo. And that's exactly what happened here. I know he's ahead 0-1, but he's finding the heart of the plate way too often.
First pitch on its way. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Hicks is after it. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Standing in, Aaron Hicks. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-1. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Here it comes on 0-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Here's big Aaron Judge. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Trout looks up. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field.
Now back.
Into the box, Giancarlo Stanton. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Previous showdowns with Cody Allen, he's 1 for 2. Back up the middle. Fletcher ranging up the middle. Throw just didn't speed into the bag as that was pretty close.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Miguel Andujar. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. A bouncer to the left side. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. And now, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there. Allen's ready. First pitch on its way. Hit in the air out to right. Calhoun has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Here's the first pitch to him.
For the Angels.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
Up there.
Hot shot on the ground to short. Gregorius is there. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first. Digging in, Justin Bohr. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
I guarantee you at release point he wanted to pull this pitch back. Change up middle of the plate usually gets deposited in the seats.
In now, Zach Kozar. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his 3rd hit tonight.
And that's great hustle right there out of the bucket.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him. Pulled toward right center field. Hicks on the move. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from 3rd tags up. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from 3rd.
The batter, number 6.
Striding in, David Fletcher. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. In there for strike 1, 0-1. The 0-1 changeup is high, 1-1. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Taking it in there is Hicks for the final out of the inning. Ready once again, Gary Sanchez. Previous showdowns with Cody Allen. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Popped him up. Lucroy has a play. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So stepping in, Didi Gregorius. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. But that'll be off the right field wall. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Well, he's certainly not shy, is he? He goes up there looking to be aggressive and takes a big rip right here. Squares it up and lines it for a double that goes all the way to the wall. Great work out of him.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. Back goes Trout at the track. On the running track, he makes the catch. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. So coming to the plate, DJ LeMahieu. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And that's a fair ball. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I'd say those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
High in the air out to center field. Trout will get there, and he puts it away to in now is Andrelton Simmons, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
1-1 the count. Angels shortstop behind in the count at a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, he's been on point from the start of this game, just pounding the zone with a high 90s fastball. It almost looks like he's gotten stronger as the game's gone on.
Stanton is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for. 1 away.
The batter, the designated hitter.
First pitch on its way. Fouled away. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Called strike 0-2. Hit in the air to center field. Hicks is after it. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the 2nd out.
The center field
On his way to pitch number 100. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. And he will make the catch with ease, and the Yankees will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Well, I got to be honest. I didn't think he had 9 innings in him, but he battled and he finished the game and he picked up the win along the way too.
13-6. The final score in this ball game. The New York Yankees.